I've never really gone into the Kirby series. I did own Kirby Superstar Ultra for DS at one point. I've wanted to get into Kirby a ton more, but I haven't had the time. I also love Kirby's design. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion though, considering how massive a fanbase Kirby has, how much art there is with the pink ball. Well, anyway, my opportunity came when I was at a retro game store where I normally get a lot of older games, and it had Squeak Squad for only $20. Not a bad deal. I also bought another game that I'll be reviewing later on. Now it's not the time. Let's focus on Kirby Squeak Squad. So after Flagship developed Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, they wanted to develop Kirby Squeak Squad. And this is kind of interesting to me because they developed so many interesting games for Nintendo, including The Legend of Zelda The Minish Cap, but they're owned by Capcom and not Nintendo. Kirby Squeak Squad also is Flagship's last title. So, did they end it off with a bang? Let's find out and see. This is Kirby Squeak Squad. Kirby Squeak Squad starts off with the pure pink ball known as Kirby, enjoying his favorite time of the day, snack time. Then a strawberry shortcake gets stolen, which honestly I'd be pretty upset too. It looks like a nice piece of cake. Kirby assumes that must be King Deity's fault, so Kirby goes and assaults Deity. After the assault takes place, Kirby's not put behind bars, but it is revealed to be the Squeak Squad who stole Kirby's cake, which makes them possibly the worst creatures to ever exist. How could they do this to Kirby? So, Kirby pursues them in chase. The gameplay itself is pretty simple and I enjoyed it. From what I've played of the other Kirby games, Kirby Squeak Squad is generic Kirby. And there is nothing wrong with that at all in my eyes. You jump around and suck in enemies to take their powers. Besides a bit of variety. Variety is nice. Who doesn't like a bit of variety? Other than that, this game is just plain fun. But it doesn't really try anything exciting. There weren't really any moments that made me super impressed or had some big spectacle. They did try something new with the gameplay though. So, on the bottom screen you see into Kirby's stomach, and before you think that's disgusting views, you can't show insides on the channel, don't worry, it's just blue and pink in there. So you can store extra copy abilities, food that restores your health, mini Kirby's that you get an extra life, and chests. Pretty much, inside of Kirby's stomach you can use the touchscreen to combine copy abilities. Sometimes get something cool, and other times you get a random ability. I mainly use it as a way to try and get caught abilities I actually use, but the main problem was I didn't want to take my focus away from the action on the screen, so I'd have to make sure I'm in an area where I can't get attacked, look down, make sure that I'm getting rid of the right copy abilities I don't want, and then bam. Because of course, this is a DS game. They had to shoehorn in some touchscreen mechanics. And speaking of the copy abilities, my favorites are probably Ammo and Bubble. Ammo is just a fun ability to use, and you can dig into the ground in some areas. It's probably the one everyone remembers, because it gives Kirby a nice little cute outfit. He looks like an animal. But honestly, Bubble was my favorite because he gave Kirby a nice hat, and its weapon was fun, and it had a decent amount of range. That's what I want in a weapon. As far as graphics go, the game looks pretty nice. Nothing here stands out or is too putrid or I hate it. It looks exactly like the GBA Kirby games, but I'm okay with that, because Flagship also developed those, so I think it kind of fits their style, if you know what I mean. Because they mainly made games that weren't too insane, but also not too safe, which fits Kirby Squeak Squad pretty well. And the sprites here have plenty of color, and that's always a positive in my eyes. In a game like Kirby, color helps make it contrast to so many other games I've played, where there's a lot more gray and browns and just darker colors overall, which works for some games, but then sometimes, like Bomberman X Zero, that doesn't fit at all. The amount of color on screen ensures that you won't be confusing Kirby from random gritty reboots that started to happen in this generation. As far as the music goes, I have no complaints here. There are plenty of standout tracks, such as in level 5-1, where they pull out green greens on you. It sounds so good, it's incredibly catchy, and I love it. Fun fact, Green Greens is one of my favorite pieces of video game music. Also, the music when Kirby does his little dance when you beat a level is great too. But they have good new songs too. Level 5-2 has a super catchy song. The theme that plays when you're selecting a level is super catchy. These two aren't new songs, and they will reappear in the series later on, so it feels more like they're must-have Kirby songs than exciting throwbacks. Kirby Squeak Squad is incredibly short. You can beat the game in like 3 or 4 hours if you're decent at video games, because, you know, Kirby doesn't require a lot of difficulty. It's not exactly the hardest or easiest franchise out there. Honestly, that's not awful in my opinion. It's nice that it doesn't overstay its welcome. Plus, handheld games are great for playing and beating them in one long car ride. The main reason it feels short is because it's just incredibly easy. Kirby is normally an easy series, but Squeak Squad takes that to a whole new level. Bosses normally go down pretty quickly, and I never really faced a game over. The only times I die is because I do something stupid, like accidentally jump in the pit without realizing it. So I recommend Kirby Squeak Squad. If you can find it for $25 or less, then yes. If you go buy it for like $6, maybe reconsider there, because it's not long or great enough to justify spending it. But for now, I'm Fuse. Thank you for watching this review. I'm signing out.